Attention, attention, please let us have your attention. You are now about to enter another dimension. So open your mind, push reset, and reboot your computer.
They got into a relationship too fast.
She had given herself, her virginity, everything that she had.
Then he ends up leaving her.
People give it away way too easily these days.
And I found out how important AIDS, how big a thing AIDS is, how dangerous.
And he was like one of the people I was going to sleep with.
So I feel like maybe they didn't know what they were doing.
Hey, you don't see anybody dying in front of you, so you feel like, oh, everything's okay.
Searching for intelligent life in outer space.
But is there intelligent life?
On planet Earth.
On planet Earth? Many adults seem to think that all or most teens
Are incapable of.
self-control.
Self-control.
But we're not all drug users.
And we're not sex crazed losers.
Maybe we've made mistakes
But we're learning.
Maybe we've seen what our friends did
and want to do better.
Maybe we see what our parents did
and think we can do better.
and know we could do better.
One of my friends, they were involved in an uncommitted relationship and they were having sex. And the thing about it was, maybe a month ago, she found out that she was pregnant.
My friend, she had given herself, her virginity, everything that she had. It was all in vain because she'd never go back into that relationship again. And it was just kind of lost to someone, she spent 2 weeks with.
She can't focus, she can't be a kid anymore. Now she has to be an adult even though she's only 15.
For example, my sister, she was 20 years old and she got pregnant. And I remember when she first found out, she was really struggling with what to do, but she was also telling me, she would call me she would have nightmares that she didn't want to marry this guy.
Nearly one-third of teenage girls who have sex become pregnant one or more times.
After a while, you get attached to that one guy. You're just practically just giving yourself up to him, whether he respects you or not, because you're just totally attached to him physically. And to detach yourself from him, it's really hard because you feel so much emotion for him, and to give it all up was really hard.
I think it always puts a damper on the relationship because you don't get to know the person fully as a person before you get into all the physical stuff. And it does complicate things, especially when you're really young.
6 million Americans are infected each year with the sexually transmitted genital human papillomavirus, several strands of which can cause cervical cancer in women and kills 4,000 of them each year in the U.S. Most of these women were infected with HPV when they were teenagers, when they were more susceptible, or in their 20s.
I have a friend. She's 14 years old. She got an STD, and now she's sterile. She's 14 years old. She wanted to later get married. She wanted to have kids. She wanted to have a nice family. She can't now. She can't have a nice family. She gets married to her husband. Oh, I love you so much, but we can't have kids. What's he gonna say? You're not gonna be happy. Sometimes, sometimes I wake up worrying, God, what if I do have chlamydia? What if my, system is damaged and I can't have kids, I'm still thinking about going to clinic again and get checked up because I'm not satisfied with my first test.
People actually, don't care about anything like that, because we don't see it happen. Because that's what I think. People don't see the reality because, hey, you don't see anybody dying in front of you, so you feel like, oh, everything's okay, you know? And we don't really know the reality. That's the problem.
People give it away way too easily these days.
Girls who have sex in their teen years have an 800% higher risk to develop cervical cancer as adults than girls who wait until their 20s to have sex.
I don't know, it really breaks my heart to hear him say that, you know, Sina, I have herpes, you know. And he was like one of the people I was going to sleep with. You know, I thought, oh my gosh, what was I thinking, you know?